Hey friends, I just thought I would start today's volume 3 frugal tips out in my garden area, and I think we're about 98 degrees today. It's, I don't know, like the heat just won't leave us. Some of you I probably already feeling the cool down, but thus far we have not. Um, anyway, so for volumes 1 and 2, go back to our series. I'll link it down below so you can check out our other videos on frugal tips. But I've been asking for you all to send us an email with any great ideas, and I was very happily surprised with um, the emails that you sent in. So we're just going to start it off properly. I had Jenny who wrote to us and said, "Don't forget to mention save seeds from this year's harvest." And she's right. We've talked about this before in another seed saving video, and it was for long-term storage. But when you're just looking at getting to next year, this is the prime time, baby. Let me tell ya, this is the time you want to be getting your seeds. Everything's coming to harvest, canning's going on, and this is the most excellent time to pull your seeds and get them saved so you have them for next year, and then you're not spending any money on it. If you don't grow something but you want to, and you've got a friend or a family member that is growing them, ask them if you can have some seeds. I'm sure they'd be willing to share with you, and you guys can together make a better food bank for all of your families. I mean, it's a really, really great idea. You've got all this beautiful bounties, and I've got mine behind some chicken wire here, but all my cherry tomatoes just because I have so many plants. But you can even save cherry tomato seeds. It's really simple. You basically are just going to take them out and dry them out, and you will have them for next year. Just a really great way to get a beautiful harvest. Okay, so now that we have looked at saving your seeds as Frugal Tip Volume 3, now we're going to go into a few other ideas that were sent in. If you have any great ideas, send them to survivebettertogether@gmail.com, and if at all possible, we will use them in our next video. All right, so I had to write things down because we got a few here. So, using wash rags versus paper towels, great idea. We actually have a rag bag that we use. You can use it for cleaning up your kitchen, dusting, cleaning your bathroom, little spills. These rags are a great way to save money. Try doing that. Using a whole chicken versus buying cut up pre-done chicken is another excellent idea for saving money. So, just to prove my point, I went on my Fred Meyer app and I did some research. A whole chicken right now is $8.20 here in Southern Oregon. If I were to get the pre-cut up package, it was $14.24. That's an enormous difference. You definitely want to buy the whole chicken. As a side tip, you will then have bones that you can use for chicken broth. Great idea. Saving your leftovers. Everybody should be saving their leftovers. They should never be scraped off. In our household, if it's just a little bit on our plate, it goes for the chickens. If we have enough for a meal, it will be incorporated into yet another meal or saved for lunch the next day. So don't ever get rid of leftover food you have. I know that some people just don't like leftovers. Get over it. You need to start using those leftovers up. It's going to save you a ton of money. Now here's another one that people don't often think about too much, and it's a really, really great tip. Okay, this is about your toilet. So if you take a half-gallon old milk jug that's been cleaned out, you fill it up with water, and you put it in the back of your toilet. Now, modern toilets, if it's a newer toilet, will on average use about 1.6 gallons of water per flush. But a lot of us have older toilets. If it's not broken, why are you going to go fix it? If you have a toilet, especially if it's past 1982, they are using, you're gonna be shocked over this one, 5 to 7 gallons of water per flush. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of water. Now, that water bill, they are charging through the roof for water rates right now. If you are not on your own well, or you are, even if you do have a well, I mean, we need to conserve our water as much as we can. There's so much of the world right now, not let alone the U.S., that is going through massive droughts. It's imperative that you try to cut back on your water as much as possible. When our kids were younger, we tried to do the 10-minute timer thing. It's a great way to help ensure that you're not using all the water that could be used. And also, if you have a shower head that allows you to switch the settings, so you're not just sitting there letting it run because it feels good and you're massaging your head, get a back rub from your loved ones. It's cheaper. All right, so we have done several tips today. They're great ideas. I hope that with our little community, we can all be working so much better so that we can survive better together. With that being said, make sure you send me an email at survivebettertogether.com. Be sure to hit the subscribe and the like button. That way it helps us get our algorithm out there. And we will see you next week with more frugal living tips. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have a really great day.